Hello everybody, I won't be wasting your time, so we'll get on to the video quickly. Okay, so we start the what if for part 3 on right after this USJ event. The very next day, after the students had some time to think about what had happened, discuss with their parents, Ishuga had no time because her parents weren't home. Her parent. So Ishuga was still pretty sad because she kind of had a little depression because her mother hated all of them, basically. They just wanted them for money. Yeah, basically a Karen. Anyway, Ishuga came the next day and found out that in the next week they'd be having the what was it? The UA Sports Festival. So, yeah. We fast forward to next week when Ishuga and her two sisters meet up. And, as always, Bakugo takes the pledge because Ishuga denied the position because she didn't want to. And he does the same exact thing. So, Ishuga and her two sisters get ready to do the foot race because all the events are going to be the same exact thing. Ishuga immediately, with her two sisters in tandem, get their wings out, and when midnight says to go, they both start flying as fast as they can across the arena. As Sai and Rei go along the track, Ishuga skips like the entire thing and flies to the exit. And when she gets to the final obstacle, which is the minefield, she's already passed it. So she just goes through the finish line, and everyone's surprised when it's like 2 seconds because Articuno is quite fast. Anyway, Ishuga says, that was easy. Anything else? Anyway, a couple hours later, well, no, about half an hour later, everyone had finished. And Ishuga now and her two sisters ended up getting first, second, and third. And Ishuga teamed up with the same people in Canon. And think of it as like Rei was on Bakugo's team, and Todoroki had Sai. And the results for that entire event are basically the same. Todoroki gets Sai's headband snatched by Tokiyami at the last second. So yeah. And basically the entire sports festival is the same after that. I'd say Todoroki would still win against Izuku and Bakugo against Todoroki, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay, that's 4 whole minutes. Anyway, so for internship arcs, they're skipped because Ishuga does not have anything whatsoever with Gran Torino, so she's not in that area. Rei goes with Todoroki, though, and they do end up saving Ida. So yeah, that goes out pretty well for them. And yeah. Okay, guys. Sorry for the long way. I'm deciding whether I keep going on. Anyway. The final exams happen, and Ishuga and Bakugo end up winning. So, they get to the summer training camp arc. It's the same people. Let's just simulate all the way to when the villains arrive. And when that happens, Ishuga and both of her sisters stick together. And they go and fight Muscular and win. And basically, the story's all together, except they beat everybody. So, Toga is actually pinned to a tree and defeated and captured. So, yeah. Bakugo, though, is still not stolen quickly enough. And Dabi ends up taking him. And the entirety of the All for One arc is the same. You can't really change that much. Unless you want Izuku to intervene, but I'm going to say that does not happen. And yeah. Anyway. Oh, what happened after that? I forgot what happened after that. Oh, right. Final internships, like for season 4. Anyway, Ishuga and her sisters all chose Sir Night-Eye because they heard that he was quite strong in dealing with the overhaul investigation, and they were quite interested in that one. So when they joined, they all had to make him laugh, and they spent about 2 hours on this before Ishuga made him crack up a little. And he said, "Fine, you pass," as he stamped them. Because since there was 3, he didn't want to fight. And potentially risk getting his All Might merch ripped up. Anyway, Ishuga, eventually with, patrolling with her 3 sisters and, Mirio, ends up finding Eri as she clenches to, Ishuga's side, and, Rei's like, "Oh, who's there?" As Sai looks and says, "That's the guy we're looking for." As Overall Hit says, "Oh, sorry, heroes. My daughter can be quite troublesome. I apologize." As Ishuga pulls them back and says, "Oh, yeah, we're sorry." As she gestures to Eri to go back, but Eri ends up staying. Well, trying to stay at least with them, but seeing Overall about to pull his glove out, Ishuga says, "Oh, Eri, you should really be going," as she nudges Eri closer, and they leave that. And as always, they tell Night-Eye about this. And the rest of the series goes the same, guys. I've been rushing this because I want to get on to other things, guys, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this is Clone Stories signing off. Bye-bye.